Praise 1025, Myron G hanging out backstage. Man, can I take y'all all the way back to Sinner's Prayer when, man, I'm so embarrassed, man. I was such a sinner. Man, but you know what? I had a brother who came by my house, prayed for me, and he shared something with me that's so important I want to share with y'all. He said, it was a time when I got fired from a radio station.
Exactly, all that was going on.
All that stuff was going on. Man, a year of non-compete, and I was flying different places trying to get another job. And you said, hey, man, they didn't take your gift. They took your job, but they didn't take your gift. Ooh. So stir up your gift.
Ooh,
stir up your gift, man. And I remember that
That's
always, man. Deitrick Haddon in the building, man.
What's up, Praise? What up, fam?
And
Good to see you, man.
Man, great to see you, man.
Always.
You know what, Deitrick, you got some amazing music. It's so amazing that we had to catch up with you. So we came up, Praise 1025 came up with a show exclusively for Deitrick Haddon's music. I promise you, it's called Lit Nights with Ed and Bree. Ed Long, Ed. Oh, man. Come on, Ed, man.
You know, Ed gonna play all the real stuff.
Oh, it's good. You already know what it is. Listen, that's what we do. We go up. It's a lituation, y'all. Shout out to Magic for pulling me up real quick to hang out with my brother. We got so much in common. Bro, you an actor, a pastor. You beat all kind of cases against you, lawsuits and all kind of stuff. We're going to go there. You feel what I'm saying? So many look up to you because you help people to navigate the way. Bro, when you wake up in the morning, what's really your inspiration?
Man, just people being great at what they do.
Got it.
That inspires me. When I see you grabbing the mic and doing what you do, it inspires me, man. When I watch a LeBron James dunk on somebody in his 17th year,
Got it.
That inspires me. Anybody that's being great at what they do. When the creation does what it was created to do, it brings God's glory. It brings him glory.
Light being, light still being.
Exactly.
I love it. And I ask you that because, again, like I said, you have so much to offer. Sometimes people view creatives like ourselves, and they say, well, y'all ain't focused because you're doing this and you're doing that. But what would you say to a creative right now who has so much in them, and it may seem like they're not focused, but yet they're just exuding, like you said, all that's in them? What would you say to keep that type of person going?
I would tell everybody, do it all. Do everything that's in your heart because tomorrow's not promised to you. That's my motto. It's been my motto, and it's kept me alive, my career alive for years.
Wow.
People think I'm a novice. I haven't been here overnight. It's been years, but I've been in the business for quite some time. But one of my secrets is I do it all.
That's true.
I do what if God gives me an idea to make a movie, I'll just do it. I'll work on that. I'll manage it, schedule it. Then if I got a song, write a song, put the record out, go start a church. You know, it's all about scheduling, but doing everything because you don't know, first of all, what's going to jump off. I had the opportunity to write some songs with Zaytoven on Usher's new record.
Really?
Usher A record. So I wrote like 3 songs on there.
I didn't know that. That thing got that bounce to it, too. Come on, man.
That's the hardest. That was the hardest record this year, to be honest with you. That was the hardest record. They just got to push it. But I got a check in the mail.
Really?
And I said, look at God.
Secured the bag.
And watch this. But this had nothing to do with what I do as an occupation, as a gospel singer.
Okay.
So I'm using all of my gifts. I'm exhausting all of my gifts.
Right.
So that check came in as a result of me exhausting that gift.
That's real.
Of writing songs. So I would tell artists, you don't have to be one-dimensional. You're creative. God has given it all to you. Just do it. When the opportunity presents itself, kill it.
Man, you speaking to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people would try to talk you out of some stuff just because they're not gifted to do it. Or just because it don't make sense to them. And the thing is, sorry, it don't have to make sense to you for it to make sense to him as he's working through us.
To be honest, it never makes sense.
Come
to be
on.
honest, when you're a real creative and you're creating, it looks crazy at first. It looks like a bunch of mess. But when it all comes together, it turns into a masterpiece.
Can we call it organized chaos?
Come on now.
You feel
Organized chaos. I love it. I love it.
Listen, now you're a Midwest
beautiful mess. I love
a
it.
beautiful mess, even better. Them pants is a beautiful mess. I need them.
Organized chaos.
Listen.
They gonna rock us. What a what?
You represent the Midwest. And for me, because, you got me by a few days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do I?
And your swag is off the chain, though.
Listen, I'm older than everybody now.
Growing up, Prince was like boom. Everybody liked Michael Jackson, but for me, Prince was like boom. And you've been like that Prince for the faith-based world. You feel what I'm saying?
That's some
Your
big
live
shoes to fill,
performance.
man.
You and B. Slade got range and voice like nobody. And listen, when you come through single, I like how we'll mix some of your records with like Purple Rain. You know how it goes, bro.
Oh, yes.
So can you talk about some of your?
Come on in, Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
Listen,
It's right all. It flows.
so who are some of your influences?
You named it, man. Prince,
Wow.
MJ. You know. But I'm really into the soul singers too, like James Brown. If you watch some of his old footage,
Right.
it's crazy, man. To watch him perform,
Right.
it's bananas. Al Green, to watch his old footage. Anybody that's loves soul singing, go watch some old school Al Green just stand flat-footed at a mic stand with a suit on and kill a crowd.
I'm going to do my homework.
It's bananas when you just watch it. I sit back and I watch all those elements and try to put something in my arsenal, you know what I'm saying?
Got
I
it.
do it my way.
Yeah, you own it.
Yeah, you own it, but you got to study the greats. You got to study all the greats. You got to take a look at them, see what they're doing, how they do, how they talk, what mannerism, how they stood. It's very important for your stage presence.
True story. True story. Now, listen, 2020 is really just a few days around the corner. Everybody's talking about 2020 vision. Now, you're also a pastor.
Yeah.
So I know that I know you're getting ready for that watch night message and about to set it off. What can people expect from you in 2020, and what are you going to be speaking to your congregation, your people, your flock, and those who you cover?
I think that's the only thing that you can really say, to be honest with you. It's time to execute your vision.
Got it.
You have to be about your vision in 2020. I think we're learning that time is not on any of our side. I think we're learning that as we go, because people that we thought would be here forever are just checking out.
Wow.
So you got to be about your business, your Father's business, and your vision, executing it. Even if you're just doing a little piece every day, one step towards your vision, get it done. That's a very important thing, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And what I like about Jesus, he had 20/20 vision. He was very aware of he was nearsighted and farsighted.
At the same time.
He was very aware of who was around him. He knew he had some people that wanted to kill him.
Oh, that's good,
Right in
man.
his space. He knew he was shaking hands with Judas. He knew he had Judas in his space. So then he also knew that he would have to go to the cross. So he had farsight. He was farsighted and he was nearsighted. So he was very aware. And I think what God is saying to us, be alert, be sober, be aware that everybody don't like you. Everybody's not going to like the fact that you're gifted, you're anointed, you're focused, you have all these gifts and talents. And there are people that may be near you that you may have to say, hey, look, okay, I got 20/20 vision. I can see a little jealousy right there in your heart.
I see you.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that together.
So, you ain't got to even tell them. You just, slowly but surely, in 2020 start, pulling away just a little bit. And be aware that, you got a great work to do in the future.
For sure.
So you can't let anything stop you right now, because Jesus was very aware he had to go to the cross.
Right.
He would talk about it often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a big deal.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're hanging out with my brother and my friend, Deitrick Haddon, representing. He's about to hit the stage. It's the 15th annual Praise in the Park right here at Solaris Lakewood Amphitheater, over here where I grew up, Shawty. You feel what I'm saying? It's your brother Ed Long, lit nights with Ed. Deitrick Haddon, let's go. Cheers.